What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Evan and I make videos about hot stocks, dividends, and options. So if that interests you guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. So in today's video, we're going to go over what NIO has in store for the future and how they could potentially ramp up their production numbers to 300,000 units per year. And I'm not talking like 10 to 20 years in the future. This could possibly happen in the next couple years. But before we jump into that, you can see today NIO is up just over 1% at 1.2%. And they haven't really been doing much the last few weeks. You can see on the 1 week chart, they've been pretty flat. They're up 0.09%. And then if we actually look at the 1 month chart, you can see that they're up 18% in the last month, almost 19%. But the last 2 weeks, NIO has actually been trading pretty flat, you can see, but it looks like there's a lot of support around that 21 to 21.50 range. And it doesn't seem like NIO has been dipping much below that lately. And that's a good thing to see, especially if they can get above 22 and use $22 as support. Then they'll be on their path to $25, and hopefully then they can use $25 as support. But right now they just got to break above 22 and stay above that for a while. But here's what I was talking about, how NIO is planning to increase their annual production capacity to 300,000 vehicles. So the way NIO is going to accomplish 300,000 units per year is by leveraging their ongoing partnership with JAC Motors. And for those of you guys who didn't know, NIO actually outsources their production of vehicles to JAC Motors. And so JAC is producing all their vehicles and then NIO is selling them. So NIO is basically just going to leverage this partnership and help themselves increase production capacity. So the short-term goal is to hit 150,000 units per year in 2021. And this would equate to about 12,500 vehicles per month. So if you compare that to right now, NIO's capacity is at 5,000 and it could increase by the end of the year, but it likely won't increase much unless they start leveraging their partnership with JAC. So once they start doing that, that's when we're going to see capacity numbers almost 2.5 times what they are right now. And on top of this, Lee Bin, who's the CEO, also indicated that they're planning to double this 150,000 unit per year target, and they want to double that up to 300,000 units per year. Now it's unclear of when they want to set this target, but I think if they hit 150,000 in the year of 2021, they'll definitely be striving to hit that 300,000 in the next couple years after 2021. And the next time NIO reports their earnings call, we should get some more information regarding the 300,000 units per year, and they might give an estimate of when they plan to do that by. But as of right now, it's not clear when they plan to hit 300,000 per year. And here you can see this is the interview with Lee Bin, who is the CEO of NIO. And the entire interview is in Chinese, I believe. And so I'm not sure what exactly he's saying. But if you guys speak Chinese, you can watch this and see exactly what he says. But it seems like he wants to hit this 150,000 unit per year goal by early 2021. So that's 2.5 times what their current capacity is. Because right now they're at 5,000, and 2.5 times that would put them at 12.5 thousand units per month. Then in the future, after they hit 150,000 per year, they want to double up to 300,000 per year. Now it seems like ever since Battery Day for Tesla was announced, NIO and other EV companies have just been on a tear lately. I mean, you can just look at the share price of NIO in the last few months, and they're at all-time highs right now, and they have a support around $21. If you compare that to anything a few months ago, they're substantially higher right now, and a lot of this has to do with all this hype around the whole EV market as a whole, and also NIO unveiling new technologies all the time, as well as increasing delivery numbers every month. And now we have this news of them going up possibly to 12.5 thousand per month in early 2021. But back in late September, NIO unveiled their OS version 2.7.0, which is for their Navigate on Pilot, basically like autopilot for Tesla. And then on top of this, NIO launched their power-up plan to install 20 kilowatt Power Home Plus at 30,000 plus destinations in China. And this rapid charging facility is offered under NIO's battery as a service, and that's basically where you rent or lease your battery, a 70 kilowatt hour battery pack, and you only pay $141 per month for the fee. but you save around 20% on the initial cost of the vehicle. And so this makes EVs a lot more affordable. And this is also something that's helping push NIO's share price higher and make more investors notice NIO. And so when more stock market investors notice NIO and then they start investing in NIO, you can just see what happens. NIO just keeps growing and growing because more people hear about them. So NIO, they have all kinds of things to set them apart from their competition. And they also have a lot of charging options. They have their battery swap. They've been working on rapid charging lately, and they're constantly implementing new charging stations around China. On top of that, they're implementing at least one per week for these battery swap stations. And then you also have the battery as a service where you rent your battery. So they have almost a handful of options for charging, unlike other companies that don't really have anything like that. So with these things setting NIO apart from every other EV company, I think they could easily hit this 300,000 unit per year goal within the next year or two, because they want to hit 12.5 thousand units per month by early 2021. And that's within the next 6 to 9 months, because I would consider early 2021 anything before the middle of 2021. So in the next half a year or so, they're expecting to hit 12.5 thousand units per month. And with them already setting record deliveries every month, I don't see why they couldn't do that. Now, some people think that this is already priced into the share price for NIO, but I don't think this was priced into the share price of NIO quite yet, because there wasn't talk about producing 150,000 vehicles per year, at least not until recently, and potentially 300,000. I think everybody knew that NIO was going to ramp up production and increase their capacity each month, but a lot of people were expecting them to have to create a new facility or even multiple facilities to produce more vehicles. But if they're leveraging their partnership with JAC Motors, then they can pretty much create as many vehicles per year as they want. Because you also have to keep in mind that as they're leveraging this partnership and producing more vehicles, they're also going to create their own facilities to produce vehicles on their own as well. So it's kind of a win-win. They have another company producing vehicles for them, as well as themselves producing vehicles. And so I think that's how they're going to hit that 300,000 per year. And I would not be surprised to see that in the next year or two. Now, some people would think that's crazy, and a lot of people probably think it won't happen for 5, 10, maybe 15 years. But if they are able to make this happen, then they're really going to be competing with Tesla, especially if they can do it in the next year or two. I mean, Tesla still has a higher capacity than that, but that's definitely going to put them on the right path to be competing up there with Tesla. So for those of you who made it this far into the video, I want to know your thoughts on this production ramping up for NIO. Do you think that this is already factored into the share price of NIO, or do you think it's yet to be factored in and that NIO could really start scaling up once more people hear about this news? Personally, I think NIO is going to start going up once a lot more people hear about this 150,000 unit per year goal, especially if it happens in early 2021 and they start hitting 12.5 thousand units per month. But maybe that's just what I'm thinking. So let me know what your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Also, if you guys haven't signed up for Webull, make sure you sign up using the link in the description. You'll get 2 free stocks, both worth a minimum of $8 and potentially up to $1,600. And this promotion ends at the end of the month, so make sure you get your free stocks before then. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate if you hit the like button, because it really does help out the channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.